myself.
When it's time to be witnessed.
Yeah. Again. It's becoming a regular Tuesday for me.
You guys want everybody to see you every time.
I think they see me.
They're like, how many
Yeah.
times can
Oh,
we
they
blow
see
up
you.
this halfling?
Your party's just getting into a bit of a bad habit of like, we have to be right in the front 24/7 every time, always.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like,
how else do you
boy.
think I got 58 fame? These people know me. I got 23 for no shit either. I mean,
I am not known, and I like it that way. I just want cool friends, you know?
yeah. Cool friends is just as cool as being cool yourself,
Yeah.
but with none of the danger.
Exactly. None of the benefits, sure,
got to be the second.
Unless you're with your
person.
cool friends.
but none of the social obligations, you know?
True,
Like,
true. You don't have to show up to charity galas and
Exactly.
like talk to people.
Nobody looks up to me.
Yeah, do you just get the left?
I look up to everybody because I'm small.
God, I have to talk to so many people.
Welcome back to Mad King, everybody.
Yellow.
Just got back from our 5-minute break. We are in the middle of combat. You guys are split pretty heftily. In fact, none of the players are in the
No one is
same
near each
engagements. The only group that we have is you got Mark with you.
Yeah.
Kind of. Kind of, yeah.
For
In
small
and out.
blitzes at a time.
He's deployable.
Yeah. Got my deployable mark. Can retract them.
Friend deployed. Bilroon, it is your turn. You guys have peeled off. Your rhino took a little bit of damage. It's not that big of a deal. Those horses are fast.
Sure fucking are.
They fucking rip past you and they're reforming out and gone. But you can choose to pick another target. You can choose to peel out and go back to base and like resupply or whatever.
You got 3 more of those bombs, my guy.
I mean, I can keep us in this fight for a long time.
Yeah.
The grouping of those horses is pretty tight, right?
Yeah, when they form up, when they're going for their lance charges, they're pretty tight.
Yeah. Do I see another one of those special boxes, the special little tanks like the one that blew up in my face?
Yeah, but not necessarily super close to you. It's going to take
not
a little,
super close,
like 2 rounds with the rhino charging
like
away.
a couple hundred feet, like fireball range.
Yeah, fireball range, absolutely.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's the nearest one to me. Does it have like shit around it that would be caught in its explosion?
Infantry, yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah, I fireball it.
Yeah, per the normal spell,
Yes, per the
fireball.
spell.
You huck the little red orb, and as it is flying on its way, one of the little wizard turrets, the guy counterspells you.
That sick son of a bitch. Hey, dragon.
Meanwhile, your 2 orc steerers are just like, what are you doing? Where are we going? And the orc in the rear starts barking for something, and he gets dipped down and takes a lance at just a iron golem as you pass by one. It's a glancing blow at best. The explosion really doesn't catch
He's
it
new,
very
it's
well.
okay.
Yeah.
God.
It was just a bit of an awkward time because you are supposed to be the one kind of
Yeah. Sorry,
yelling and
my bad.
guiding, and he is
I'm
supposed to
new.
be taking like a secondary swing at
Yeah.
things in case you missed.
Yeah, but
And
we're just kind
so-
of like swathed in infantry right now, right?
No, the
Or that was
infantry
just, like,
line, you're
pass.
staying away from the infantry
Okay,
line.
okay.
But if you want to make it to another one of those tanks, if that's where you're trying to steer them, you're gonna
Not
have to
really.
go behind the infantry
Sure.
and lock yourself in.
No, we'll just kind of keep like circling around an iron golem and just start like keep picking it.
The iron golem is gonna be your
Yeah.
that one. Okay. Yeah, you kind of pick him out as the target. There are some other actors around you. You might get some spells slung at you or anything, but that's gonna be some circumstance. We'll see. East is pulling quite a bit of aggro from these things.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Luckily, they're not used to shooting flying targets, so I only get to hit you like once a round, really. You know. It's Ellie.
Yeah.
You are standing in front of this iron golem. There is, there's some other Mad King units, some of these ammunition depots, medical depots. some mage depots and stuff around you, but they're far enough off that they're not really an issue. It's really just kind of you and this iron golem for the next couple 100 feet.
Cool. I'm gonna start swinging.
'Kay.
Specifically at its. I don't know how iron golems work. Can you take out their knee and they stop moving? I know they're magical constructs.
They don't stop moving. If you just break enough of them, then they become broken and disenchant.
All right. Just fucking swinging.
All right.
You try to trip him again.
I could, but I won't.
The CMD is pretty high.
I don't know.
Constructs are pretty hard with that stuff.
Just trying to let her cook.
35.
Hit.
32.
Hit. AC 28.
Okay. 30. 29. That misses
By how much?
by 26.
26. It hits.
Oh.
You've got some extra bardic inspiration coming from the back lines of the orcs here.
Ooga chaka. Ooga,
Yeah.
ooga chaka.
So if you get a close miss, let me know by how much.
Okay. That one is also a 26.
That would also, yeah.
Okay, so
No, it's
'Cause you
just
can't-
ooga chakas.
It's not like a true bardic
On
performance.
repeat.
You can draw a buff for a round, but then there's a cooldown on it.
14 points for the first one.
14.
Oh no. 12. 15. 15. 15. And 13. I didn't even break its fucking damage reduction, did
You
I?
you did not know.
No.
Its damage reduction is 15.
That's what I thought.
I do kind of, I fudge Pathfinder ruling maybe just a little bit, at least on the enemy side, where you're going to deal a minimum of 1 damage every time at least.
Okay.
So it took 5 points of damage. It does have 129 hit points.
Just like Chris.
Only 128 more of those to go.
Right?
So yeah,
That's it.
you unleash a flurry against it. It really doesn't seem effective.
Roll
Your
for
fist
bees.
count as magical for the purpose of damage reduction.
It has to be adamantine. Yeah,
Bruh.
normal magical overcoming doesn't work for the iron golems. It's the one step below like player class level barbarians where it's
Yeah.
just a flat damage reduction regardless.
But I did summon a swarm of bees.
One swarm of bees.
Don't help me with this at all, but that's okay.
You can send them to like one of those mage turrets and just sting some level 3 wizard on the face over and over again.
Yeah.
And he's like trapped inside the turret.
Yeah, he's
That's the
strapped in the
fucking
turret,
worst.
you know. Yeah.
Oh, that's awful.
If he gets out and abandons and then like, the whole army starts pulling off to one way, he just gets left behind.
His turret just starts wheeling away.
No, not, please. Uzel, you with a charge, you could reach this commander. His
So-
cavalry currently is out on a run. They're going to be smashing into warg riders this round.
So I want to try something.
Yeah.
Because this is a knight. Yeah.
Yes.
So I want to see if I can trick him into like a jousting charge against me.
How? What do
So,
you mean?
as as I'm like running up towards him, like while I was like going past the army, I want to swap my my flail
Uh-huh.
to my halberd.
Okay.
And then I want to, like, as I'm getting close to him, I want to, like, start a battle cry. That way he sees me and sees me coming. I'm going to, like, crouch the lance and see if I can bait him into trying to meet me.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see realistically what other option he has. He doesn't have a lance of his own. He has that humongous warhammer. But yeah, he starts charging your way.
So, what I want to do is whatever hand that he's holding the
He's right-handed.
I want to angle because he has the big hammer and everything. I want to angle towards like the right side, like right before we meet, where we're gonna like clash.
Uh-huh.
I want to like kick Altivo to like jut off to the side. That way he can't get a swing on me, and then dart past him. And as I dart past him, I want to hit him with my Ares chains.
Okay, I get what you're saying here. Give me a ride check to make sure that you don't pass too close, so you don't pass within melee range.
I'm gonna use my reroll.
All right.
Okay, that's better.
The advantage has been spent.
It sure has. 32.
32 is sufficient. Yeah, you can you swing by. He swings his great hammer. It like grazes your cheek guard, but just scratches. And as you pass, you cast your Ares chains on him. You are both running at full speed.
Yeah, but I'm a lot heavier than this guy.
Not really.
I mean, at base, my Oozle's 400 pounds at base.
I'm not sure if that's.
That's it.
I don't know if that should be accurate, but all right.
I mean, he's a 7'9" orc
Yeah. Yeah, but
in full plate armor.
well, yeah, with the full plate and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you meant just Oozle alone, weighed 400 pounds.
That's what I have. So
like,
like
I
the armor
don't-
on top of that.
But
But regardless,
Yeah, and he is fully plate armored as well. He's wielding. He's a Titan grip guy too, so
Yeah.
his great hammer is the same size as your flail kind
Yeah.
of deal.
however, he wasn't expecting this.
He most certainly was not expecting this.
Yeah.
Altivo also was not expecting this. That yank happens. You're gonna be. I need a very good ride check to not be unmounted.
Oh, fuck.
Been using your loins a lot, boy. Put them to use.
Because regardless, you are immediately stopped.
27.
27 isn't no.
Yeah.
That's not quite high enough. It's close. Very good.
Wait. Close. I have a bit of luck.
You do have a bit of luck.
It's 30 close enough.
Boy, it's closer. I'll tell you that
God
much.
damn it. Do I get any of the bardic inspiration from the orcs?
You can take the round of bardic inspiration. It's a +4.
Eh?
Not a plus 5.
7 wasn't close.
Look,
I've
a
been
7
bamboozled.
away is good.
I've been bamboozled.
Look, if you rolled just about anything else, I'm sorry.
Fine. Well, whatever.
You are both stopped, unseated. This is now going to be a foot melee.
Okay, bet.
It's going to be a good time. Neither of you take necessarily damage from this. He takes a little bit.
A little soul damage.
He takes a little soul damage as that yank really hits on. You both kind of stand slowly, brush some dirt and grass off, and this knight is just visor down. You're gazing back at each other. He kind of like reaches and like tugs the chain a little bit, and his shoulders kind of slough. I need you to roll a perception check.
Where's my...
Like out of spite, he just Ares chains you back.
I wouldn't even be mad.
You know what? Bet.
Ares chains you both to a fucking elephant. He's like, hold on. Let me...
Write that down. Write that down.
24.
24. When he goes up and tugs on the chain, he is wearing a ring on his ring finger. He is married. He's had one specially sized up to fit on the outside of his gauntlet. You recognize that insignia.
Oh no shit.
It is the insignia of House Vikel.
Oh, beautiful, awesome. Not what I was going for, but happy accidents.
Welcome to the head of the cavalry, Doug Vikel.
Happy accidents. All right, awesome. I'm gonna when I see that, I'm gonna radio to the dragon. I'm gonna hit my sending stone real quick.
Yeah, East, you're getting a call.
How do I answer?
You kind of twitch funny in the air, and
It's like
Shaking
I
around in my
just like
bag.
to think that we have like one of those like really old school like Xbox headsets, the ones that like came with the Xbox.
the little wire.
Yeah.
I think of that, but it's
God
playing
damn.
like the Skype ringtone.
Do, 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 do.
Yeah,
I think of it more of like the
Yeah.
iPhone, the earbuds, with just like the little
Yeah.
speaky piece you
I'll
gotta pick
do,
up to your mouth on the wire.
I'll answer.
Yeah,
um,
it's Oozle.
Hey man, I know you're probably really busy, but
Yeah.
Smash into elephants.
yeah,
Real fucking busy. You should see Mark, dude.
okay. I don't really have. We'll talk about that later. Is there any way possible that you can keep like that main cavalry charge from returning to the commander? You're a fucking dragon. I don't know. See if you can figure something out.
Well, I
If you
got
can't, that's fine.
I got dragon powers. I don't got fucking charisma power.
Breath attacks. Just
They're
keep
just
them
on
motherfuckers
horses.
off
Just
of me.
fly by and knock them off the horses.
Can maybe do that for like 5
Well, that's whatever.
out of the entire fucking cavalry force. Good luck,
Well, no,
buddy.
I'm talking about like the main one that was whatever. Whatever. That was it. I was just seeing if I can get.
You could
Do you
crash yourself
specify, like,
into
the northern or
earth, right,
southern
and just cause,
force?
like,
Oh yeah, wherever I'm
a
at.
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
Because they did split in half.
You know.
Yeah.
If you're just like go fuck up the main cavalry guys, there's like a
Make a little
50% chance he
trench.
just flies the opposite direction from you. But okay.
You mean we don't have
Oh.
GPS locators?
No.
I have no idea.
There's not a
pick up
magic
Mark and look
ping
for
that
horses.
just-
I guess.
It is your turn. You pick up Mark. You look towards the north where he's
I make a
directed you to.
perception.
Yeah.
That was a nat 20 on perception.
Yeah, you very easily spot out the
Fucking everybody.
cavalry force. This is scores of men. This is 200-300
Distract them.
cavalrymen spread out over the course of multiple acres of land at this point.
Distract them.
They're currently heading towards the crashing force of the warg riders hitting the infantry.
Do I see Oozle?
You with a nat 20, you absolutely do. You see 2 knights standing way off to the north side, like outside of any of the other reasonable bits of the battlefield, and you see an ethereal chain between the 2 of them.
You could probably just like park yourself near them
You
and just
think I
kind of
could-
like run a perimeter around them.
Yeah, you think like,
No.
You puppy guard them like a dog.
You go and pick up Oozle and just bash homeboy against things like a giant wrecking ball.
just like drag him across the
Yes.
ground like Red Dead
Just
style?
use them like a flail.
Yes.
No, fuck you. This is my fight.
It's not a bad idea. I was thinking about just
That is
coming-
not a bad idea. That is not a bad
About-
idea. If it was just a normal night, I'd be so down. Let me have this.
No, smack around a little first.
You can
Plus,
time
like,
to
you
smack
could
him around.
probably just like
How
dump him
far
afterwards
I
behind
get
our lines,
to Oozle.
and then there's no
Yeah,
way the
around.
cavalry's gonna
Then you
get
guys
to
can
him.
have like
A full round.
Yeah.
Yeah, a full
Just, like,
round of
get there,
flying. You
not
could
do
get
anything.
there. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
you.
sorry, but it's too good.
I mean, I might as well. If when I get close to him, I have a breath attack. Where did you want me to put them?
I was just seeing if you could just run interference and keep that main force from like returning back to Commander Boy.
Trying to save
Or you
his
could
little
take the
life.
commander and Oozle away.
Or I could do both.
Or you see.
You could pick up Oozle and then smack the cavalry with their leader.
You guys could have a personal 1v1 fight on the back of East.
You also, right, if if you went
Claw
and
just
picked up Oozle
smacking
and
each
just
other.
dangled Doug below,
holds
Yeah.
the middle of the chain.
and you just like flew north for like 2-3 minutes, you could let them have their 1v1 with no chance of either armies interfering.
Then you're out of the
Or-
fight for a while.
Or
That's a lot of
I
rounds.
could pick you up and then just like drag him across the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that was an option.
I
Oozle
like-
would just be
I
kind
like
of
that
mad at you.
I would be very mad at you.
I
Like,
like
that's
the
a solid
idea of
plan. I
you-
love this plan, but like, let me have this.
Pluck this, grab him
You're
by
gonna
the
be like,
center of the ethereal chain.
You know what? No.
And just have them dangle next
grab
to each
him.
other
It's a
like
good
fucking-
idea.
Like
I'm gonna
cracker
grab him.
balls.
Newton's balls, and they just start fighting each other every time they collide.
You could have a flying fight.
They set up. I saw a video of at Burning Man like 10 years ago where they set up a fucking Thunderdome. And what they would do is they had fucking climbing ropes, and they would put you into a harness on each side, give you like foam lances, and then they would just swing you at each other exactly like that. And you would just bounce off of each other until the momentum stopped, and then they would let you down and put the next people in.
That
It looks
could be
awesome.
you.
Interested?
I mean, I'm not. I just if you
A
can't
flying fight? I mean,
if you can't distract the cavalry, then I don't know.
Oh, you're so selfish.
I mean, if you can't
Oh,
distract the
you're so
cavalry,
selfish. You're gonna go pick them up.
the
Yeah.
best option.
Okay,
for
yeah, you full round your way over there.
yeah,
You were
then
looming
becomes
over
to
them.
get both of you
Sick.
moved away from the cavalry.
You will certainly be able to grab before the cavalry returns to their commander.
Sweet. I will save my breath attack.
Yeah, you'll have to because it was a full round run.
I'm bad now.
Uh,
Also reminding myself.
good turn. Marks on your back. I assume you picked them up and just put them on your back, or did you leave them behind?
I have arms, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, that dragon has arms. Sorry, sometimes it's like arms and wings, or it's like wings is arms. You know?
If the
Mhm.
wings turn into the arms, that's a wyvern.
Yeah.
Dragon's 4 limbs.
Got it. Yeah. Pick 'em up.
Cool. He's
on back.
he's riding. He's having a good
He's
time.
looking epic as fuck.
Nerd.
Yeah, he's certainly taken some damage, but he's fine. He pops the cork on a healing potion and
Mhm.
downs
I
it.
got plenty.
Yeah.
All right.
Enemy's turn. Oozle. Your uncle stands before you, gazing at you. He lifts up his helmet and reveals his face. A very chunky man, very stonk.
Tell me where he touched you. Why do you hurt the Viscount so much?
Show him the doll.
And he just kind of like shrugs and starts walking towards you. He mumbles something. You think that he's got a similar like sending stone put in his headpiece.
Bastard, that was my idea.
Thought you were original.
Yeah, right. Really? You thought you were the first person to think that one up?
You know what? No, I
His
didn't.
actually
but fuck-
does have GPS located.
He's at coordinates southwest. No.
As he's like walking to you, you see he's kind of like tugging the chain a little bit, kind of gauging it. And as he approaches, he goes, "Have you ever seen those paddle boards children play with?" And he just underhand swings the fuck out of this hammer right at your chest. AC,
should be 53.
it is a critical hit. Ooh, almost max damage. That is, what is that then? 5, 15, 24. That is 48 points of damage. And you are sent flying.
Only 40 feet.
It would be 40 feet, but the chain snaps and you come back that little bit and you almost make it back to him. And you see he kind of like rolls his shoulder a little bit. He's like, damn, I could do better.
Go.
It's Zelly. Iron Golem's going to take a couple slaps at you.
You could plane shift you both to just like a grassy plains.
One would hit,
No,
one
people
would
need to
miss.
see this.
High as always.
Keeps it simple.
23.
'Kay.
Damage is 13 plus 16, 29.
Okay.
Bludgeoning.
As this thing slaps you, behind you, trot in a couple ankylosaurs with large cages on their backs. They open up, and these rabid, frothing at the mouth, like anemic goblins just start bum rushing down, and they get lost in the grass. You see just little rips in the grass going.
That is terrible.
Yeah.
That is awful.
There's little tiny rips in the grass, and you see all of the like support people around you that are guiding these carts that are kind of starting to circle back and are now actually heading westwards back towards kind of the woods line and the Mad King's Legion wall. They start like screaming out, and like spells are getting flung into the dirt, and it's kicking up little grass, and these little lines are just like snaking their way towards them. Nobody else is going to be paying attention to you for a good while.
That's an atrocity. We are the bad guys.
I think it was like one of the Indiana Jones movies.
Yeah,
One of
the
the-
Crystal Skull, the
yeah,
last
yeah.
that the one we don't talk about, the Indiana Jones movie that doesn't exist, and they had those little
the
like
only time I've ever heard someone reference that movie.
those little like
I was
zombie
I
monkeys
think
or
it's
whatever they
Indiana
were.
Jones, but like I don't know because I've only seen like half of that movie one time.
It is exactly like that. Yeah,
There's a reason they only sell the series in a trilogy.
in a trilogy, because it is a trilogy.
The only Indiana Jones movie I've seen is The Crystal Skull.
That sucks. I'm
What?
so sorry for your loss.
We'll fix
I
that.
never watched another one.
You know what?
That
I
was
lied. There's a
delicious.
second Iron Golem that's taken into
It just emerges from the dirt next to you.
it rises forth from the ground. East, coming your way, some
rest of
magic,
them are so
some
much
force
better.
magics, touch AC.
We'll
Touch.
remedy this.
I don't know.
Not
about
good.
that. Like,
We will.
It was 10, right?
I watched
Yeah,
that
that
one,
hits.
Oh,
and I was
2, 4,
like, this is
6,
kinda-
8. Perfect.
It's fine.
No, it's
And then I
Oh,
saw like
buddy.
a couple clips of one of the other ones where these like ghetto ass spirits rise out of the coffin. And I'm like, I don't need to watch anything.
To be
else.
fair,
with like
right.
the
Look.
wax, with like the wax figure melting. Come on,
It
bro.
came out forever and a half
Right,
ago.
like-
you gotta let the CGI live in its time a little bit.
No, exactly.
But the
that just
story
makes-
is so good, and that's the only scene in Raiders of the Lost Ark that uses any CGI at all. The rest of it's all practical effects, and it is back in like the Jurassic Park days when they fucking dialed the practicals. You know, the movie looks amazing, and yes, the spirits do not hold up. But like the face melting, the wax face melting, that I'd believe that in a movie these days. It's better than half of Marvel CGI
that's like-
anymore.
Quick tangent, real quick here. They're gonna be reshooting fucking The Shining allegedly.
23.
And if they
Alright.
don't do another practical effects scene where they fill an elevator full of fake blood, I'm gonna be
Oh.
upset. If they try to make it CGI and just be like, well, look, but we used Unreal Engine 5 to render this water, I don't care. It's not the same as filling an elevator
not as
full of
good.
fucking water.
It's not as good.
That bitch almost went crazy making that movie.
Yeah, I know. So
That-
maybe they learn from their mistakes.
I hope
Treat the
so.
cast a little better.
Yeah.
Treat them worse. You'll make a better movie.
Look at Wizard of Oz.
That's how one of my favorite actors died. Okay, let's not.
Which one?
Ledger.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That was, yeah.
He's a god.
It was,
Yeah.
man.
Was it worth it though?
Yes.
You.
I didn't know the guy. He wasn't coming to my family Christmas parties.
Anyway.
Anyway. Belrune.
Yo.
You guys are out and about, kind of trouncing through. You chose to go deeper last round
Yeah.
instead of retreating.
Yes.
There is one of the elephants nearby, and you're gonna catch some flack coming your way. I'm gonna have you roll.
Okay.
For your team, since you're the player here. I need a fortitude saving throw against a paralysis effect.
Okay.
Damn, bro. That's like my one thing.
They've been casting them at you too. It's just we already know you're immune to paralysis, so why even bring it up? Yeah, they are trying to like tase you out of the sky, and just nothing's happening.
I could tase them.
Give them a frosty tase.
I got paralysis breath. I got
Oh, yeah.
paralyzing breath.
You could do that.
It's 25.
25 sufficient. Yeah, you are not held. It's like a hold person type spell.
Yeah.
Second thing that's coming your way, the guy behind you. I need a reflex save. Just give me a d20 and I'll add his bonus for you.
Okay.
Your second diver.
Yikers.
What was on the die? Not your bonus. It's his bonus.
Okay, cool. Yeah, 6 on the die.
Yeah, there is a force bolt, a magical force effect that just rips through the air. And if he is not instantly killed by it, the breaking of his pole and him just like flying off behind you and tumbling into the grass, he's gone.
Rip.
There is no more him at all. And then lastly, your AC.
He's unalive.
31.
The archers on the side of the elephant are loosing arrows out. There are some generic hits on your rhino. I'm just gonna rack that up as say 18 points of damage to him. And you take a critical hit. 6 times 3, 18 points of damage.
Okay.
That is that. Doug went. Iron Golem went. Spells were flung. There is lots more going on this stage of battle. But you do see at this point the orcs begin to bellow out calls. Ranks begin to kind of file back. It seems like kind of the all retreat. They've hit some very good targets. They have disrupted and destroyed some forces, and Issa's dragon was a smashing success. They're ready to call it a fucking day, go drink the rest of it away and party it up.
But the fight's not over.
No.
Cowards.
They have nowhere close to the numbers to finish off this army.
Cowards.
This is a smash and grab, you know?
But we could kidnap the uncle.
We could! Dude.
And then you could just fight him at the orc camp.
We're doing it.
Belrune,
Dude, you can
Yo.
fight him in front of everybody at the orc camp.
one hell of an honor duel.
Be like, listen,
Alright,
buddy,
buddy.
either you kill me and walk out of here, or I kill you. Like,
You kill me and you earn some cool points before the orcs just like swarm and destroy you.
yeah.
Before they throw you in the pit with all the rabid goblins and just see what happens.
Maybe if you kill me, you'll get lucky, and they'll just put you down. Like,
Belrune,
give
it
you a
is
warrior
your
card.
turn. The hunter killers start turning tail as the deals go. You can tell them we're not done here, boys, but
We're trying to leave. I mean, if the rest...
there are some riders, mostly like warg riders. Those orcs relatively low on the totem pole. They got a lot to prove. They wanted to make an impression,
yeah, you know,
Or
a couple more laps.
die glorious in battle. So they're either trying to make a couple more laps, or there's some warg riders that have just broken from the main force, tried to worm around or through the infantry, and are just trying to like dive deep, solo acts.
Yeah, I mean, quick perception check. How far away am I from the nearest ally of the team? That's okay perception, I suppose, of 28
28. You're
plus pull.
you are on the
Plus pull.
plus pull. Yeah, with your height advantage, you are on the opposite side of the field from these two.
You actually have
They are
height
on the
advantage.
far north side. You're on the southern side of the battle. Itzeli is the closest. You barely catch her out as the grass covers most of her. She is 1v1ing this iron golem, and the
Fucking
iron
champion.
golem does not seem to be worried.
Yeah, that's
There's a swarm of bees like trying to make its way into the joints and stuff. Like it's just not. It's
not
not quite the lineup.
And you know, that's not going to be my lineup either. My whole shtick is fire. So
But you have explosion sticks.
I do have yeah, we'll fucking start veering that way. Like,
you veer away from
hey
the iron
boys, I
golem
have
that
2
you
more
guys were.
sticks. We're not going home.
I got 2 more, and they're like, yeah.
We love this guy.
One of them, you see, he's got like multiple arrows sitting out of his torso.
Yeah.
One of your support guys, he reaches back and he opens up the side saddle bundle of these. He picks up like 3 in one hand, and he picks up the can and he pops it, and an aerosol spray just overtakes his face. And it is this horrid, like, chrome, silver, and purple
Like he
mixture.
got spray canned in the face.
Yeah,
Spray
it
paint.
leaves his entire face painted with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he is going for his last chance.
Hell yeah, brother. That's really a shame because are we gonna reach Itzelli in this turn?
You can reach Zelly in this turn.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool. Because I was like, if not, I could just heal him.
You're you didn't tell him that beforehand.
Well,
that's not their style.
It's fine because I have to use my standard to swing this explosive
Yeah.
stick. So
Bale Rune's on the way.
Do I know he's on the way? when
You're
I've gotta
sitting there
fucking-
fighting. Well, I mean, how much attention are you paying to your peripherals? Because he's coming. He's gonna like blindside this thing.
Gotcha. I mean, I guess I'm paying attention.
Man, it's
So
a
you'd
whole-ass
see
rhino.
you see that whole ass rhino coming.
With
And
the
you-
fucking halfling at the end
You
of the stick.
100% hear the orc on the side that now has this chrome and purple face. You hear the scream.
how to get down.
I was thinking the exact opposite. I'm getting ready to leap.
You're
I'm gonna catch a ride.
We're not going home.
gonna catch a ride, yeah.
The fucking Wilhelm scream.
Yeah.
Your other driver lowers you down, swings you for a pass.
Yeah. Let's go, baby.
Just like double cup, like,
Acrobatics to jump onto them
like
as they
use
ride
both
by.
hands on the
8.6.
sticks and
Yeah.
just slam both into
I'm
it.
not gonna fuck this up.
There's
Nat
Nat
20,
one.
let's go.
oh.
Oh, 14. But,
Should have called shot it anyway. Should've. really
Are you
thought
are
about
you are you doubling up
40,
though?
50.
Is the question.
I
Easy.
don't think I can
63.
double up and
Easy.
hold.
Cool.
I mean, you can ask.
If I doubled up on sticks, would I have been able to hold on? I held one stick.
Yeah,
each
yeah, because
hand.
your feet
I'm like
buckle in.
strapped on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're buckled,
Next
baby.
time. Next time.
Swing
already
down.
made the
Well, you
roll.
he already rolled the attack roll, you know.
Yeah.
Give me the damage.
Yeah.
And it's technically a melee weapon. I 100% am giving you a crit on this.
12, 17, 22, 24, 25, 30, 35, 38, 30. Sorry, 41 points of damage.
41, 82 points of damage. Yeah, this massive explosion just rocks the iron golem. One of its arms falls off immediately from this kind of rear shoulder checking. Itzeli, you take to the air, and as you were like falling down trying to pick a spot to land, the orc rider on the iron golem side jumps off, and with 6 total spears,
Fuck
3 in each
me.
hand, he just dives himself onto the iron golem. And the explosion
60d6.
the explosion just rattles the whole area. There is nothing but like a little charred crater left as you guys ride away. And at Zelly, you get to land in his seat.
Where are we going, boys?
Back around for another one.
You say that?
Yeah.
Seriously,
I got one
don't
more
know how to
stick.
steer a rhino, but
Yeah,
I'm
there's
trying.
these reins, and the other orc is just like, stop that, stop, grab the spears. And he has taken the full reins. They can ride. Both drivers can drive solo, but the hunter killers are more important to keep functioning drivers on. That's why they have 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll spin you around for something else. That iron golem's absolutely gone though.
Yeah.
You see your swarm of bees currently making its way to one of the magical tanks, and it's just like filling the cracks. And as you pass by, you just hear as
Since that
goblins
was-
begin climbing the outside.
Can I still use my standard?
Yeah. What do you?
I summon the other 2 swarms of bees.
You pass by like 2 other tanks, and you're just like, and you get some bees, and you get some bees. You just hear interns inside screaming.
You see like the barrel, like.
Yeah. Well, so it's more of like an open concept, like like the Vietnam era, those open top tanks, like the mobile artillery style things.
Yeah.
It's like that, and of course no barrel because it's just a wizard.
The wizard is the barrel.
The wizard is the barrel.
They've got like a spyglass, and then they've got like a hole cut out for him to point.
To aim his shit. There's a little like he's strapped into a seat, and there's like a little magnifying glass focus that he can spin with it.
Nah, dude, it's just a big pole with a crystal ball at the end.
Yeah. But it's not at the end. It's like so he can look into it.
It's got like a Roman candle.
He can ponder his orb while murdering people.
It's often when I ponder my orb.
Excellent turns. Uzel, you've got one round. Ys is upon you. Ys is absolutely going to reach you guys before your uncle's cavalry is going to reach you guys.
Okay. Well, I don't know Issa's plan. I think he's keeping the
You think he's
cab off
guarding?
of us,
Yeah.
and I'm way too far away to know that like we're retreating. I'm kind of focused right now.
Yeah. Yeah. No, there's no chance.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm gonna close in and I'm gonna fucking smack the shit out of this guy. I'm gonna smite him.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He's smoked now as well.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna
Smooches.
I'm gonna smack the shit out of this dude. Right? Good old smacking. How close are we?
You
Are
have
we,
to
like-
move.
Are we?
You're
oh,
20 feet away.
Oh.
'Cause it didn't quite bunce you all the way back to him. Otherwise, he would have taken his second attack. Or no, he had to move that last round. Never mind.
With the smite, we're looking at 37.
37.
I think if my math's right. 38.
Does not hit.
No. Stonky boy.
He's full plate as well.
Stonky
He
boy.
is armored up and ready to
Simply
go.
Glances off.
Cool, cool.
Yeah, you get a glancing blow, but nothing meaningful.
Oh, good.
He kind of chuckles at you.
You got some points in HIPAA, I guess.
Ys, it is your turn,
All right.
and you do notice something as well as you were flying up. The elephant is running like full speed and frighteningly fast at you guys.
At me specifically.
Yeah,
Like specifically me.
yeah, like it's following you, and it is going to catch up with you if you don't like gain some altitude soon.
Oh. Wow.
You don't have to be low for long, just enough for a snatch and
I
grab.
just need to snatch and grab the boy.
Z-
So, it's two of them. That's right.
really,
Yeah.
you just have to snatch and grab a chain, right?
me a-
You don't have-
Give me a quick perception roll to tell the difference
Yeah.
between the two.
I mean, what color is the other guy's armor? Is it also?
Just metal, man.
Well, my
Armor.
metal's like black.
Oh yeah, yours
he-
is
he
black.
is like
That's
black.
right. Yeah, you can tell the difference.
Still want to perception?
No, I won't make you. They're different enough. I was gonna
Right.
make you roll because Uzel's got the skull on his shoulder and his shield is he has a shield, right? But when you're flying up kind of from behind and at speed, it gets hard to tell those things. But you add on that they're totally different colored armor. Yeah, you're fine.
All right.
Because this is classical shining
What?
silver,
Okay.
It's got a bit of a blue hue to it.
Do you want to check or anything for grabbing him or?
Yeah, I need a strength check because you are trying to pick up 400 plus pound Uzel
Yeah.
plus
Beefy
400 plus pound Doug Vikel.
My man's name is
Okay.
Doug. Though. You gonna get beaten by a Doug? Sorry to any Dougs.
Sorry, Doug. Okay, just straight strength. Oh,
Look, I'd never name my kid Doug,
might-
but it's
I'm-
not a bad name.
I'm gonna yell out really fast to Uzel before I pick him up.
It's perfectly mid.
We're retreating.
Just like most dogs.
Get ready.
What?
That was cold.
You heard Dragon. We're retreating. No.
Okay, so straight strength. That was an 18 on the die.
Good.
Plus-
Good.
Plus 6.
Just
Whatever
six
that is.
for
24.
dragon?
It's strength of 21, so I guess it'd be 5 then, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 5. Plus 5. 18 plus 5. 23.
Thank you. Okay.
23.
Yeah, 23. This is heavy for you. You pick up Oozle relatively effortlessly,
And then the.
and then that chain tots, and Doug kind of like takes off the air, and then you like dip, and he has to like run on the grass for a second. And yeah, you're kind of like, oh,
That's funny.
We're gonna unintentionally do my plan.
Wait, isn't it like right in his chest?
Yeah.
I imagine he's just like
Oh yeah, run.
feet dangling, arms just like barely dragging.
yeah. He brushes his fingers on the grass one last time before being whisked away by the angels.
Yeah.
Now the question
Exactly.
is,
Oh, that's right.
does he have to make some sort of roll to maintain a hold on his giant ass hammer?
No, it is a locked gauntlet like most cavalrymen use. Yeah, you.
His poor shoulder.
His poor shoulder.
It's like back, like.
Yeah, he flips it up and he rests the hammer over his like pelvis, as it is now his turn. He saddles it over and he gets some rope and he like ties his hammer to himself. He unlocks his gauntlet and he starts grabbing the chain and pulling himself with just his upper body up.
He's gone.
And he just starts like crawling towards you.
He said, "No, you're trapped here with me."
Come here.
There are some spells slung your way, East.
Okay.
They seem to be focused on the chain, though. Like these little force bolts are trying to sever
Oh.
the chain.
Good luck.
It does not work. Other than that, there's the slew of generic like hold person spells being cast on you. You are immune to those. No worries. Oozle, you don't catch any of that in the crossfire. Those are all targeted spells in that way.
There's mark on my back. CDC, is he seeing this right now? Or?
Yeah, he's seeing this and he's looking down and he's just like, this is kind of fucked up.
Yeah, no, right?
What's the plan?
Drop them off by the orcs.
Oozle, what's the plan?
I don't know. I was fighting this dude. Now I'm in the dragon's hands. I don't know what's happening.
Orcs are retreating. Bringing them back.
Yeah, okay. He like reaches into his back pocket and he pulls out a little orange vial and he just like drops it. It fucking misses.
No!
It flies past Doug as he's climbing the chain. And like well behind you guys, you just see a little eruption of fire in the grass. And Mark's just like, I hate wind.
Starts pulling
He's
out like
in
a
my,
fork
let's
from his
see,
bag.
what would I grab him with? I imagined I grab him with my back paws.
Your back paws are like feet.
Yeah, okay. But my brain was still in wyvern mode. So
Yeah, no. You,
I got him.
you don't have like clutching
yeah,
eagle talons. You have like lizard feet
yeah.
and then like lizard man hands.
Lizard man.
Dragons are
I
weird in
got-
Pathfinder.
I got one hand on Oozle. Do I have another free hand? Or do I have both hands? on
You should have both hands on
Oozle?
Oozle.
Okay, both hands on Oozle.
Just keep
Rolls are
hands
gonna get
inside the
interesting if you
vehicle.
want to have one hand on
What if I
Oozle.
just start like
Yeah, you could start like jostling him, trying to get him to let go of the own chain and
A
send it
little
back.
You could just bash him against something.
I like my knights shaken, not stirred. Give me a CMB.
Sure.
To
As a dragon?
unseat his progress.
This is dirty trick, but dragon.
Yeah, basically.
Dragon? Great. I was 18 on the die. 18 plus 27 is 30.
Yeah, you shake. He
40.
loses grip on the chain. He slinks back down the like 10 feet that he crawled. Goes taut again, grunts. And he just grabs the chain again. He's going to go to keep going with it. He is not happy.
I'll just get him whenever he gets close.
Bailroon, you want to go for another pass. So
I
you
mean, you know,
are
whatever's-
staying like intermingled with some enemies here.
Whatever's like on the way back, you know. Like I don't want to get myself in a situation where we get stuck and overwhelmed.
Okay, that's a good call.
Yeah.
There's going to be some spells
Yeah.
heading your way. I need once again a
Makes
fortitude saving throw against hold person, basically.
25.
Yeah, yep, that makes it again. Same roll. There's gonna be some damage coming your way. AC
Got turned caveman from the number.
31.
that hits. This is force damage, as
Wait,
what
is
they.
it subject to spell resistance?
It is subject to spell resistance.
Okay.
What do I have to beat?
15.
It fails. You feel the spell rocket off your way towards you, towards the rhino, but it fizzles out.
There you go. Clench your butt cheeks a little bit.
And then just some really small generic things going at the rhino.
Yeah.
He's going to take just a little bit of damage. That is
Poor guy.
12 points of damage to him.
Sorry, we'll get him home.
Yeah, he's looking pretty rough right now.
So maybe
Uh,
maybe a heal instead of a spoon spear.
Maybe a heal instead of a spear, yeah.
'Kay.
It's Zelly, though. You don't have to heal the rhino. You could very well. You guys are passing by. You could choose to pass by a medical cart. You could choose to pass by an ammunition depot. You could choose to pass
Ammunition
by.
depot.
Yeah. They don't keep, the same kind of like explosives that are like strapped to this rhino that you're riding right now, but you could absolutely destroy one of these carts. Give me an attack roll.
Why is math hard right now?
They're like AC 16.
Okay, 24.
Absolutely. It is 10d6 points of damage.
I need mini a d6. I only have 4. Yay.
Yay.
I roll lots of dice.
I'm glad none of you guys are the kind of D&D player where it's like, no, you can't borrow my dice for a roll. I've been at the table with some
Why
people
would
like that.
matter?
Some people get like really,
Or like possessive.
possessive over their dice.
Loot
And it's-
goblinly.
And it's their dice, right? Like, I understand that, but it's kind of like, man, I just need to borrow like 2d8 for a roll.
I need it
please.
for
I
10
just need
seconds.
it
Calm
for
down.
One roll, dude.
But I've been at the table with players like that, and they're just like, no, roll your 4d8 and then just roll 2 of them again. And it's
Nah,
like, come
see,
on, man.
My whole thing is like I can
Just roll
understand
all
that if
of
the
them.
person asking to roll your die has like really bad luck with dice, and then you take my dice with your.
You would never let Ty borrow your dice or
Yeah,
Donald.
absolutely not. Absolutely. Especially if
Can
he's
you
20,
blame
I'll
him?
absolutely not.
I don't let Ty borrow my die.
46. Yeah, there is an eruption. Like the back quarter of the cart just explodes from the initial blast, and bolts of arrows and crossbow bolts, magical kiblins and stuff just fall out the back of this cart as it's driving along.
Bunch
There's a
of-
corpse in the mix. You
bunch
don't
of
know
tiny
who he
goblins
was,
like
but it doesn't matter. And
That
you retreat.
counts
Yeah.
as a melee attack, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. You can roll for bees.
I did not get bees. I got negative bees.
So bad. So nat 1 bees. Next round, the bees sting you.
Like, oh wait, we don't like her.
God's told us that she's chill, but I don't think so.
I'm not getting the vibe, you know?
You know, all the other bees that I've talked to, they say they can't stand her. I think I get where they're coming from.
I think I've been duped. Someone's lying to me
Where's
here.
Ashton Kutcher, bro? Got fucking punked.
Yeah. That.
Heal
Please
for
try. Yeah.
you guys are on the same building,
30.
you're right next to each other. 30. Oh, that's
and I'm
great.
gonna use 2 channels to put lesser restoration in that to cure any fatigue that it has.
that's fantastic. Yeah, the rhino's looking almost totally fresh.
And 30 points.
Still
of
down
healing.
22 hit points, but that's not such a big deal for him. An excellent little bit of rounds. As you guys are flying, I'm going to let you guys ride off back to the main force. You're harried a little bit by some of the generic cavalry, but they peel off relatively quick.
Yeah.
They don't seem pleased with how that engagement went. You guys definitely came out of that skirmish on top, but trying to chase you down the rabbit hole is not the path to turning it into a win.
Right.
As you guys are flying away, what is the plan?
Bash him against things.
Bring him to the orc war camp.
Just stay relatively high altitude and
Yeah.
Okay,
That's my plan.
The elephant peels off pursuit, and he's not
Hey,
going to
maybe
follow you.
Don't bash him on shit.
Oh,
though,
what,
'cause
that
he's gonna
far
be
away from
really
his
hard to
army.
hold.
Yeah.
It is going to be hard to keep a hold of him and
Imagine like
Oozle.
you're trying to fucking bash him though, and he gets caught in like a right?
And you just wind up tearing Oozle's arms off, and he falls
But
down
what
to
if I
earth
do that
too.
like if I do that like one Attack on Titan scene where I just take him by the chain and just like whip him the fucker out?
Yeah, there you go.
It'd be pretty sick.
That would take a lot of strength. He is very heavy. You could get, like
side
lateral,
one.
lateral loops, not so hard, but like trying
But
to
you can use the momentum from a lateral,
Lateral loop to bring him up
transition.
to
to
start transitioning.
Perfect.
And then you throw them like a bola at the elephant.
Exactly.
You could become invincible.
I could. I'd rather save that for when I actually have to fight this dude.
3 birds with 1 dragon. That's the saying, right? 3 knights with 1 dragon.
Yeah.
Do you do any silly thing, or are you focused on just flying and kind of like jostling him every now and then to keep
I'm
him at the bottom of
focusing
his
on
chain?
flying and keeping him at the bottom of the chain until we can.
Are
see
you
where the
trying to do
recruit
anything
is.
silly,
No,
or are you
I
just
mean, I'm
kind of like, well, I guess this is what life is right now?
You got
Pretty
nothing to drop.
much.
You ain't got
Okay.
nothing to drop on his ass.
No, not really.
Got so many things from the dwarves. Dude. You got a shotgun.
You have a shotgun.
Just
boy.
pull out your fucking shotgun.
They're shooting at him.
Shoot him.
Fucking chain.
Let him crawl up a little bit, then get him.
And shoot him.
As you guys are watching, because he's like very determined to try to climb up this chain, and you have to jostle him every now and then to like shake him back down. You don't pay much attention to what Mark's doing,
Yeah,
but
what's Mark? Yeah,
he stands up on your shoulders for a while,
don't fall off.
and past you guys, you see a like stream of liquid go down, and it begins dousing Doug, and he's just like, "What is?" And Mark's just like laughing.
Nice one, Mark.
Didn't know Mark was into that.
Did he do it as a free action?
Well, he's doing that as a multi-round action.
Really had to pee.
I'm about to say this is a long bee stream.
You've never-
been holding this for a while.
You've never peed for longer than 6 seconds before? Come on.
gotta
Well,
be
you said
powerful,
multi-round.
too.
That implies at least more than 2.
And we're flying, so that's
12,
just gotta be
12, 20
strong.
second, you know?
And that's a strong stream.
He's got a stum over it.
You see like a good he's pressurizing the hose. Well, see, what he's doing is he's using his sport talent that allows him to add force,
Oh no!
magical force to things,
Yeah,
and so he has just increased the
Put that
pressure.
Straight up in his kegels, dude.
Yeah.
It's just like
He currently has the strongest bladder known to man.
hell yeah.
He could remove rust stains with this. Like.
If anything, he's cleaning his armor. He's doing him a little bit.
You know those like
Look,
oddly
this dude had
satisfying
any paint
videos
on
of
his armor. That's gone now.
those oddly satisfying videos where people like pressure washing decks and stuff.
Jesus
He's
Christ.
the ultimate dad, dude. You don't need to buy a power washer. Sick.
He can write his whole family's name in the snow.
I mean, to be fair, it's a short list now.
I was thinking more in memoriam.
Oh.
Hell yeah, Mark. Keep on pissing. Pissing in the wind.
There is not a lot inherently that that Doug has on his person that he is willing to utilize right now that can get him away from this situation. So he's trying to climb the chain to beat the tar out of you, but unsuccessful. And your flight is just a couple of minutes of exactly that. You guys hit the underground tunnels. All the orcs are having a great time. You see on the Brontosauri, kegs of ale are already starting to be cracked out and
They
like
brought the
tossed
ale
from
to
one to the
battle.
other. Oh yeah, of course.
I mean,
Gonna save that weight for after
No,
the
that's-
battle.
fucking orcs,
Is
bro.
it Ellie's sipping the flask?
She's like already like attached to the brontosaurus. She's like poked a hole in one of the barrels and just sitting under it.
Chug, chug, chug.
They're like unloading these barrels. Like, damn, some of these seem really light.
You guys don't know this right now, but you guys in the like pre-celebratory, you guys are the talk of the war bands at this point. Your role, the divers instantly respect you. All the Stegosaurus divers, all of the Rhino riders have kind of congregated around your beast and are riding in your one driver that's left's honor. You guys get named. Your Rhino has been deemed the thirsty wizard.
Nice.
They don't understand you're a cleric.
That's fine.
Zelly,
Thirsty
you didn't
magic man.
make a huge splash, but major respect points for going infantry on them.
Did anybody see her square up to
Mm.
an iron column
They-
solo?
They did, but
I didn't
Right.
really fight it.
you fought it very well, but you weren't the one responsible for its destruction. You
But
also
the sheer-
only fought, the
sheer
one guy
size of
kind
your
of thing.
testicles, though.
Make
Yeah,
it go
that's what they
boom.
respect. They respect the gall of it.
Like, dude, did you seriously just?
You're
square
on,
up to
and
her?
like these Rhino riders and stuff, and the Stego riders, they're just like pointing to the lances, like, "Come on, man, what are you doing? Excellent work, but like, dude."
This isn't what I usually do, right? Like, see, I like the small guys and a lot of them, and then I just beat the shit out of them. But that thing was closer.
One of the Ankylosaur teams rides up next to you, like, "Yeah, put him in a cage." They're totally misunderstanding by what you mean by a bunch of the small guys. They think you're talking about like the goblin parties.
Get him in there. Or have a crack.
Pull him out of the pit, put him in the cage, release him on the enemy.
Yeah.
Blood for the blood gods.
They crawl in the cracks. They fill the seams. But the real big talk of the whole army right now is the spectacle of the dragon tackling these monstrosities, because usually the elephants are like kind of these huge strong points that they're very lucky to ever truly get a kill on.
You took out like what, 3?
2
I was gonna
Well,
go for a third and then
took out
something.
one and disabled another. In all reality,
I mean, I let Mark in there.
Mark was in there. Yeah, the
Mark
wizards are dead,
disabled.
which is like the truly important part of it. The
Yeah.
elephant monstrosity
The legs
itself,
didn't like explode.
yeah, not like the first one.
Mark is your deployable goblin unit.
All comes full circle.
There's talk
Hell yeah.
of the one crazy horse rider that broke through enemy lines and rode behind them. Like, yeah, you guys are on the up and up. You're in. And when we come back next week, we'll have you gathered back in camp, and we'll start with deciding where you land and what that means.
Right now, I'm cocking a fucking walk, baby.
Thank you guys for watching. Tomorrow, Outlast couch streaming. We're gonna have Wyatt, Ty, and Turk back for that. And then Friday, it's the beginning of the Modern Warfare campaign. Gonna be playing Mall Cops, basically.
Nice.
You guys have
Mall
a good
Cops.
night, and we'll catch you next time.
Bye.
Listen, man. Listen, or whatever gender, accessible. Just do it. Like, comment, subscribe. Just fucking do it.